The royal family's futile attempt to erase Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from history. Royal family, it will not work. You can take off Harry's statement. Remember, there's something called the internet, and we know exactly what Harry and Meghan have been talking about. You guys doing a lot of things under the carpet, and this one will not work. People are just coming out talking about your way, your underhandedness, about how you're handling things. You're being petty. You're showing to be petty and vindictive. So, in an underhanded move, emblematic of their archaic approach to modernity, the British royal family has quietly scrubbed a pivotal statement from their official website. This statement, issued by Prince Harry in 2016, confirmed his relationship with Meghan Markle and condemned the abhorrent abuse and harassment she faced. The deletion of this significant piece of history is not only petty, but also a stark reminder of the royal family's inability to adapt to the realities of the 21st century. In November 2016, Prince Harry's communications secretary released an unprecedented statement. It was a powerful, unfiltered condemnation of the vile treatment Meghan Markle had been subjected to since their relationship became public. The statement details relentless racial and sexist abuse, the invasive paparazzi, and the illegal attempts to breach Meghan's privacy. Harry's plea was a desperate attempt to shield his then girlfriend from the storm of bigotry and intrusion that the royal institution failed to address. And remember, they're always saying, oh, she was so loved at the beginning. We all loved her. That is a lie. This statement was in 2016. Meghan and Harry got married in 2018. It started like as they announced they were together. You guys started being bigoted. You talk about straight out of Compton. She's as exotic DNA, and she bringing gangster into the royal family. And I mean, you guys are just so despicable. It's not funny, but you're trying to clean your hands and wash your hands, and it's not going to happen, because with the age of the internet, everything is there. Everything is there in plain sight. People can find it. People can see what you guys are doing or what you guys were doing to Meghan, right? So we know that he pleaded with them. His girlfriend, Meghan Markle, has been subjected to a wave of abuse and harassment, the statement began. It painted a horrid picture of the smear campaigns, the racial undertones in media commentary, and the outright sexism rampant on social media. None of that has changed. This was not merely a public relations maneuver, but a heartfelt cry for basic human decency and protection. So we know that Harry was so upset about the whole thing, about how Meghan was being. So in his statement, he said, since he was a young boy, because remember, his communication secretary had put out the statement, Prince Harry has been very aware of the warmth that has been extended to him by members of the public. He feels lucky to have so many people supporting him and knows what a fortunate and privileged life he leads. He is also aware that there is significant curiosity about his private life. He has never been comfortable with this, but he has tried to develop a thick skin about the level of media interest that comes with it. He has really taken formal action on the very regular publication of functional story or fictional story that are written about him, and he has worked hard to develop a professional relationship with the media, focus on the work and the issue he cares about. So he goes on to say, but the past week has been a line cross. So he's saying the past week has seen a line cross. His girlfriend, Meghan Markle, has been subject to a wave of abuse and harassment Some of this has been very public. The smear on the front page of the national newspaper, the racial undertones of comment pieces, and the outright sexism and racism of social media trolls and web article comments. Some of it has been hidden from the public. The nightly legal battle to keep defamatory stories out of the papers, her mother having to struggle past photographers in order to get to her front door, the attempts of reports and photographers to gain illegal entry into her home, and the calls to police that followed. The substantial bribes offered by papers to her ex-boyfriend, the bombardment of nearly every friend, co-worker, and loved ones in her life. Prince Harry is worried about Miss Markle's safety and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. It's not right that a few months into a relationship with him that Miss Markle should be subjected to such a storm. He knows commentators will say this is the price she has to pay and that this is all part of the game. He strongly disagrees. This is not a game. It is her life and his. He has asked for this statement to be issued in the papers, and that, for those in the press to who have been driving this story can pause and reflect before any further damage is done. He knows that this is an unusual issue, or unusual to issue a statement like this, but hopes that fair-minded people will understand understand why he felt it necessary to speak publicly. So this is the problem that Harry has been having from day one. So he talks about that. He talks about the statement of relentless that his girlfriend Meghan Markle has been subjected to the racism. This is not merely a public relation maneuver, but a heartfelt cry for basic human decency and protection. For years, this statement remained accessible on the royal family's official website, serving as a testament to the couple's struggle against a hostile media landscape. However, it has now been surreptitiously removed. According to Newsweek, the Internet Archive site Wayback Machine could still access the link as of December 3rd, 2023, but by December 10th, it had vanished. This quiet erasure is more than a mere website update. It's a calculated attempt to rewrite history. The royal family's decision to delete this statement reflects their continued discomfort with Prince Harry and Meghan's narrative, one that diverges from the sanitized version of a royal life they prefer to project. In his memoir, Spare, Prince Harry recounts the backlash he faced within the royal family by issuing this statement. His father, now King Charles, and brother Prince William were reportedly furious as they had never publicly defended their own partners in similar ways. This reveals a deep-seated hypocrisy within the institution. While demanding silence and stoicism from its members, it fails to protect them from external threats. The erasure of this statement does not just attempt to invalidate Prince Harry's action, but also underscores the royal family's persistent failure to support its members against media onslaughts. It's a move that seeks to undermine Harry and Meghan's legitimacy and their narrative of seeking protection and fairness outside the royal fold. Despite their efforts, the royal family's attempt to erase Harry and Meghan from historical record will ultimately fail. The internet remembers, and so do the people. The removal of the statement will only fuel further scrutiny and criticism of the royal family's handling of Meghan and Harry's situation. It's a Pyrrhic victory at best, achieving nothing but more damage to the already fragile reputation of the monarchy. Harry and Meghan's story is one of resilience and defiance in the face of institutional indifference and hostility. Their departure from royal duties and subsequent life in California have only amplified their message and their reach. By trying to erase a critical piece of their history, the royal family has inadvertently highlighted its importance. The royal family's quiet deletion of Prince Harry's 2016 statement is a transparent and ultimate futile attempt to control the narrative. It underscores their ongoing struggle with modernity and transparency. However, history cannot be so easily rewritten. Harry and Meghan's story is etched into the public consciousness, and no amount of digital scrubbing can change that. Instead of diminishing their impact, this petty action only served to remind the world of the royal family's shortcomings and the enduring strength of Harry and Meghan's truth. And this is what we're talking about. They keep playing these petty games. They keep doing these things. And what they're actually doing is highlighting the struggle that Harry and Meghan went through in the royal family, and that they were never ever supported. They never supported them. They would put out statement to say Kate did not do Botox, but they would have never supported Meghan in the role that she was in. And they treat her inhumane, and as a result, you have people now looking at it and saying, that's not right. That is clear, because Meghan is not fit your mold then. But that is clearly something has gone on with Meghan. She was not treated properly. She had a lot of people talking behind her back, and they were just not nice people. So the royal family do not protect their own, and as a result, they will always have this level of animosity that happens in the royal fold. So, guys, this is what I wanted to bring you. They can try to scrub their history. Meghan and Harry will be in the history books. That's what they don't understand. They cannot. Kings and queens have maybe been scrubbed from history. Meghan and Harry will be a very much integral part in the history books, and they know it, and that's what they're afraid of. So guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you never miss a beat. Bye.